Hi everyone, as you're used to by now, it's time for 2.5 Tipsters. This is a podcast brought to you by betexperts.com. Here you can find everything you need to know about betting and the most popular online bookmakers in the world. And this weekend we have two great tipsters with us who can make it easier for you to choose football pairs for betting. Miloš and Iko are in front of you and have prepared 9 hot bets for 9 matches played on Saturday and Sunday. We can start. And as always, Miloš will be the first. Miloš, you start with the Premier League, in which Crystal Palace and Everton will play this Saturday.
Yeah, this is one pretty interesting game to me because of the odds on the home win. You know, because since Roy Hodgson took over the Crystal Palace side, they are in the 3-win streak. They won at home against Leicester City 2-1, then 2 away games against Leeds 5-1 and Southampton 2-0. So we can safely say that Crystal Palace finally found their form at the end of the season. So having in mind that Everton is struggling at the moment, they didn't win in the last 4 games. They have 2 draws and 2 losses. Sure, against better sides maybe, but that last game at home when they lost 3-1 to Fulham, that was really disastrous game. So here I'm going on a form and I'm going on a better coach. So my bet for this game will be Crystal Palace to win with 2.05 odds.
Okay, thank you. We are crossing the Atlantic and go to Mexico. The 16th round of the MX League between Club America and Club Pumas is being played there. What value did you find in the offer for this match?
Yeah. Since the most major leagues will finish in the month or so, I decided, like every year, to switch my attention to the South and Central America football, where we will have a lot of interesting games, a lot of interesting championships. So, one of the leagues in my focus is, of course, Mexican First League, where I think at Sunday in the morning, we will have game between Club America and Pumas. Club America is one of the biggest and better teams in Mexico this season, and they're playing excellently and they play offensive football, especially at their Estadio Azteca. You know, so in this game I really feel that America will push hard, and the Pumas is a team that can always score 1 or 2 goals. So here I will bet on goals and I will take over 3 line. So my main bet here is over 3 goals. Yeah.
Thanks, and we are going from Mexico to the United States. Colorado Rapids and St. Louis City are playing 2 clubs that are playing very difficult, different kind of football. What do you have here?
Yes, here I found interesting that Colorado Rapids are the favorites to win the game, and it's strange to me because St. Louis is the current leader of the Western Conference and they're playing excellent, while Colorado Rapids are in the 11th place and so far they only won 1 game. So something is strange here, you know. Either the bookies know something or they're trying to trap us. So I will not try to be smart here, you know. I'm looking and St. Louis is very efficient team and they have an excellent attack. So in this game I think that the best possible bet is to go with over 2.5 goals. You know, the odds are excellent, like 1.85. So go for the goals and you will not regret it.
Okay, you also selected a match from the Premier League. It's, as I can see, Brentford versus Aston Villa. What do you have here?
Yeah, it's actually a bet from our tipster Bianconeri, and because his English is not so good as ours, and he has a little bit an accent, he doesn't want to speak with us. So I will present his bet here. as I talked to him, he thinks that despite the Aston Villa is in a great form, and they have a new manager and everything like that, but he feels that these odds are the trap odds, So Brentford is a good team, especially at home. They have a little attack with Ivan Toney, and Ivan didn't scored, I think, in the last round, etc., etc. So at their GTH Community Stadium, Brentford is always dangerous, and two of us feel that these odds on Brentford are excellent. So we will take a double chance on Brentford. So home win or draw.
From Italy, there is a match from the bottom of the table, Sampdoria versus Spezia. It's quite difficult game to predict, don't you say?
Yeah. It's pretty hard when you need to punt the game between two bad teams, and one team is already relegated in my eyes, and that's Sampdoria. But again, this is Bianconeri's bet, and I will try to present it as better as I can, So Sampdoria this season is playing awfully, They are awful in offense, they are awful in defense, they are awfully coached. So it's not strange that they are in the rock bottom of the Serie A, and they will most probably next season be in the Serie B. So Spezia on the other side, they will continue to attempt to stay clear of the drop zone, and this Saturday when they visit I think Sampdoria Stadium is called like something Comunale Luigi Ferraris or something like that. They will try to get 3 points and maybe catch up with Lecce in the 16th spot. So this is the game where one team doesn't give a damn about the result, and that's Sampdoria, because they have 16 points and they are, as I said, 99% already relegated, and we feel that this game might see goals, but will it be three or more goals? We don't know, but we feel that the best possible bet here is to take over 0.5 goals in each half. The odds on that is around 1.9.
Okay, thank you, Miloš, for these tips. I wish you much success this weekend. And Iko, you will start with a story about the match played in Hungary. Paksi welcomes Kisvarda. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, also Bianconeri's bet, Paksi and Kisvarda. Paksi is in surprising third place on the table with 1 point more than Debrecen, and we are expecting exciting fight for Europe until the last round. They play very offensive football, but also concede many goals, so they have a goal difference, 50 goals scored and 46 conceded, which is a lot, especially for the Hungarian league. Kisvarda is in the middle of the table. They have secure survival, that was their primary goal, and also they have a chance to qualify for Europe for the next season. We expect offensive game from both sides, and first we want to suggest over 2.5 goals, but my friend Bianconeri changed his mind, and by his opinion he expects that Paksi will not win this match, and that will be our bet, so draw or Kisvarda win, and odd on that is 1.65.
Thanks. The next match you will analyze is the one between the last and the first in the table in France. Angers welcomes Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah. Angers is the bottom of the table, and only theory keeps him in the first league. In 2023, they only have one win, and that was against Lens 2 weeks ago, and in that match Lens was big favorite. Paris Saint-Germain is first place, as expected, with 8 points more than Marseille. They will probably keep the advantage till the end of the championship and take the title, but no one in the club is satisfied with what he's done this season. They were eliminated in the French Cup by Marseille, and more importantly from the Champions League by Bayern. A partial excuse can be found in constant injuries of leading players. First Messi was injured after World Cup, after him Mbappe in February, and now Neymar probably until to the end of the season. This match will be either a chance for Paris Saint-Germain to restore confidence against weakest team in the league, and I doubt that they will miss that chance. So because of that, my suggestion is Paris Saint-Germain win this match and that we will see goal in both halves. So we thought 1.70.
Okay, and from Italy you choose Milan to host Lecce. Do you expect many goals in this match?
I don't know about goals, but I expect that Milan will win this match. They played a perfect tactical game on Tuesday against Napoli and qualified to the semi-final of the Champions League. But there is no space for rest and celebrate, because if they don't finish in the first 4 teams on the table, they will not have a chance to play in the Champions League next year unless they win it this year, but which is, by my opinion, unrealistic. They have 2 points more than Inter and very demanding schedule, so they have win all matches against teams that they are favorite on the paper. Last week, Lecce play only 1-1 with Sampdoria in the match where they were better rival, but they wasn't satisfied with that result because they ended a series of 6 consecutive defeats, but everyone expected more than only 1 point against the worst team in the league. Other side, Milan have no defeat in the last 5 games in all competitions, so for that reason, as I said, is Milan win this match, and odd of that is 1.55.
Okay, and the last game from Serbia comes the match between the sure champion Crvena Zvezda or Red Star and the surprise of the this season Bačka Topola or TSC. How to bet here?
Yes, playoff of the Serbia League started. The Red Star Crvena Zvezda need only 1 more point to mathematically secure the title, so basically we can say that Red Star is champion 6 rounds before the end of the championship. For that reason, Coach Miloš will probably again give a chance to the player from the young academy into this match in the starting 11. And TCC on the other side is fighting for the second place, which brings them qualification for the Champions League, considering that they will play 7 mini derbies until the end of the championship. Every point is crucial, so we can expect them to not surrender against Zvezda. If Zvezda enter this match with combined team and TSC motivated as in previous game, I would not be surprised if to see that TSC won at least 1 point at the Rajko Mitić Stadium. But I'm sure that we will see open game with many chances from both sides. And my suggestion on this game is a goal in both halves with odd 1.6.
Okay, thank you. And that's all, folks. Thank you both for these quality tips. I hope you will be successful this weekend as always. I wish all of you who are listening to our podcast the best of luck this weekend, and please bet smart and responsibly. You can find more about this topic on our website, betexperts.com. Guys, do you have anything else to say?
Well, no, I just want to say thank you to all of our listeners, and we really appreciate their comments and their likes and subscriptions. So we will try to be even better, so just listen to us. Thank you.
Thank you, guys, and we will see you next weekend as well. Bye.